Hi everybody. So, I decided I should do a video. It's been since, I think, New Year's Eve. And today is the 2nd, which is my birthday. Today I turned 48 years old. Holy shkamoli. Can't believe I'm that old. But I am. I don't feel it. Gastric bypass is a big reason for that. Gastric bypass gave me at least 10 more years on life. I'm quite fortunate for that. So, come here, bear. Come here. I decided I better cut a video. I have a lot of work to do. I was up for 2 solid days working on this venture I was telling you about that I can't, once I send the items I'm making to the artist, it won't be long till everything comes out. She already announced that she's going to be introducing the new line, and they'll be limited to 12 pieces. So I have it done. I designed everything she needed done, and I sent it last night for her final approval, the finished items, and I got the A-OK, so now I can make the 12 sets. So it won't be long, but yeah. So that's exciting. I was up for 2 days. I was not going to sleep. I did fall asleep a couple times in this chair. Lord have mercy. Oliver back there. That was lovely. Waking up with a stiff neck and all that crazy stuff. So I finally laid down this morning at like 4 in the morning. And I figured I better lay down. Now I'm going to tell you how weird weight is. I got on the scale and I was 186 when I showed my husband because people think I'm crazy. I said, see what I weigh? He said, yeah, 186. I said, okay. So I said, watch what it is tomorrow. So that was last night. And when I got up, which was about 5 o'clock tonight, I slept pretty long. I did get up to let my dogs out, so I was up for a little bit. Twice they got me up. And to go to the bathroom myself. And I got on the scale tonight then, after I went to the bathroom, brushed my teeth, washed my face, came out, started my coffee, which I still have, by the way, and it's 9:44. This is my first anything of the night. That's how long it takes me to drink something. I said, come here, got on the scale, 177. So you're talking 10 pounds difference between sleeping and not sleeping, and that's a fact. My husband can back that up. It's crazy, but it's the truth. So that is a pound more than I normally am. I've been 174 to 176, but I don't know what that is because it's not like I'm eating the only thing I'm eating is vegetables and protein bars besides protein in my coffee, which is Gene Pro. So that's just the weirdness of weight. Anyway, that's where that is. So if you don't sleep, and my belly was really big bulge, I said to him, look at me, I look pregnant. And now my belly's way down again. It's just weird. So yeah, I have so much going on. I'm like overwhelmed. And my father called tonight, carrying on. He was in a mood and a half about getting together for Christmas. This is every year with this nonsense. Between getting my mom and the neighbor up there and getting my brother up there and getting us up there, it's a fiasco. And I'm telling you, I love my parents and I appreciate them more than you can imagine. And Mom, if you're watching this, I love you with all my heart. Don't get mad at me, but the truth is the truth. Since right before my bypass, I've been saying to her, get me gift cards to GNC. Because we all know that GNC is expensive and I need protein. Even if it's just buying, which I wish I would have saw, by the time I got the email, if you bought 3 boxes of the Quest chips, which I'm crazy over their nachos, you got 1 free. That's a good deal because you're saving 17 bucks. I would have got them because Wynn likes them too. I wouldn't eat that much, but like if I would have made taco meat, that would have been what I ate with them. which I only would have ate like probably 5 to 6 chips tops with my taco meat, if I even would have eaten that much, because I still am a quarter cup food. That probably would have been what I ate in a day, 2 days. That would have been like 4 meals for me. But still, by the time I got the email, which was only hours later, every single flavor of chip, whether it be potato or nacho, was sold. But anyway, there's a prime example. And I say to my mom every year, gift cards. And now that I'm into crocheting, and like right now, I was just on the phone with Michael's trying to get them to give me a deal, because I'm trying to take advantage of the buy two get one free, and my order is $144. Well, I spent, if I add that on, over $500 in Michael's in the month of December, and here we are well, yesterday I spent 60 some at Michael's online. So I mean, give me gift cards. But she refuses because she doesn't feel that that's a gift. Well, I disagree. She bought me the most awesome pajamas one year. I loved them because, as you all know, I've said it 100 times about my sewing, and I still love to sew. It's just not my priority right now. I did want to get back into my pillowcases, and I still plan on that, but my business and my life has been different than planned, especially with my cooperation with this artist friend of mine. This is going to change a lot of things in a good way, but I only have so many hours in the day. So, you know, I can guarantee you my mom didn't get me gift cards again, and that kind of upsets me, because back to the pajamas, gorgeous pajamas. They were like this beautiful rosy pink with sewing machines and scissors and fabric, and they were gorgeous. That was 2, maybe 3 years ago. She bought them for me for Christmas. They hung on me like a sack then. And I said, well, the minute I picked them up, they were like an extra large. I'm like, Mom, I wear a large. What are you doing? Or a medium. And she's like, well, they're pajamas. They should be bigger. Agreed, but not big enough for Win and me to fit in them. So I wore them maybe 2 times, and every time I wore them, the shirt would sag way down like this, or the pants would like literally fall off. And I wound up actually giving them to Chucky's coworker. I had a box full of clothing that was too big, and now that I lost 20 more pounds, they're definitely not wearable. So I didn't even get a full 2 uses out of them because they hung on me. And Mom, again, if you're watching this, I love you to pieces, but gift cards. That would help so much. And, you know, I have that many clothes. I still have clothes with tags on for 4 years ago. And some of it I had to get rid of because it's too big. I never got to wear it. It was too tight before with my belly bulged from that hernia. It just stuck to my stomach, and I'm not walking around with a bulged belly. That's disgusting. So I won't wear it. And then once I lost the bulge from the hernia, when they fixed that with my revision, I also went down in weight, so then it was too big. So I had clothes with tags on I never even got to wear that I gave to Sam that day she was here. So it's like, I don't know. So, gift cards would help a lot, but this whole thing with Christmas is just a fiasco. So, anyway, the point of all this was my father just dropped the bomb on me that it's going to be this month for Christmas, which I thought it was going to be next month, which I was hoping for, because I have 1 set complete and approved. That means I have 11 sets to go, and I'm not telling you what the sets are. I can't reveal anything, but it's a set that I have to make. So I have technically 22 more pieces to make, because 11 sets of 2 is 22. I have 22 more pieces to make, which will be done by week's end. But I also need to get new items completed for my live on Sunday. And I have my brother's Afghan to finish for Christmas. I have my mom's sweater to make. And I have, I'm not sure what I'm making, the neighbors to make. I may wind up just getting the neighbor a gift card, because at this point I only have so many hours in the day. I may wind up getting my brother a gift card, and instead for his birthday, which is March 6th, I might just meet my brother, take him out for dinner, because he lives like an hour away. Take my brother out for dinner, meet up in Harrisburg, and Win and I'll give him his blanket then, because there's only so many hours in the day. You know? So that's where that's at. And I told my husband, because I was working 2 days straight where I only took zonk outs in this chair. And finally I laid down, like I said, at 4 o'clock this morning. And Chucky was off all day on New Year's Day. Sunday he was off all day. He did his thing and the house went to hell in a handbag. And I'm working more hours than him. And I said to him, you have got to step up. Oh, I cannot take this anymore. These blasted commercials with these ASPCA commercials, I get it, but I can't take it. You look on the TV and there's a dog shivering chained to a chain. Oh my God, I cannot. Sorry about that. But I looked up and that's what I saw. So, I told Winnie has to step up because I'm not a robot. I'm not a machine. And he's like, but you gotta sleep. I gave up sleeping for 2 days to get this order approved. The prototype approved by the designer so I can complete the order. Then I slept today on my birthday. I slept all doggone day, which whatever, I needed the sleep, great. And thank God for online ordering for my supplies, because what would I do if I had to go shopping yet? I mean, I'm literally, and it sucks, but it is the way it is. I'm forfeiting, that's how much of these I earned, 8 of Michael's bucks that expire on the 5th, because I can't get in store. I'm not going to make it, and the colors of yarn that I need are online, not in store, because when I try to do in-store pickup, they're telling me it's online only. Hold on, guys. Grace got to go out. I'll be right back. Hold on, honey. I'm coming. Bear, what are you doing? PJ, get in here. PJ. PJ. Come here. What are you doing? You think you're funny? Because you clearly left her out. You want to be careful? I didn't leave anybody out since last night. I was wondering why the light kept going the fuck on. Yeah, exactly. Bear, you're not going out too. Okay, sorry about that. PJ was outside. Our one cat, he left her. She snuck out and he didn't even see it. Because why? He watches TV and don't pay attention. And this is why I yell at him. Sorry, guys. I hope you didn't hear me yell at him. I dropped the F-bomb. I should have paused when I got up, but I didn't. Because I don't edit very well. I nuts up my videos every time I edit. So I'm not going to edit. If you hear me say the F word, I apologize in advance. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I try not to be unprofessional on my videos, and if I slip up one time, I'm a human. Again, I apologize. I don't mean to offend anyone. I respect. That's why I speak the way I do on my videos and on my Facebook. I don't even drop bad words on Facebook. It's just not appropriate. My mother wouldn't approve of it. My aunts. And there's other people. I have professional friends. I have church friends. I have all kinds of people in my circle, and I try to respect everybody. So again, if y'all heard me just yell at the hubby back there, I forgot I wasn't paused, and yeah, F-bomb. Sorry. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. I guess just that there's not enough hours in the day to do everything I want to do, and hubby got to step up, is what I told him. So, that's where that is. I forfeited sleep to get my prototype approved, and now I could get that order done. I have more items to make for my live on Sunday, because I am going live come bleep or high water. I'm going live. I can show you a few things that I have done. I have to weave my ends in, but they are done. This one needs a button. I really love this. This is an ear warmer. And it gets a button. So pretty. So, I didn't get that far yet. Let's see. Okay, I thought, oh, there they are. They're down under. Mom. Let's see what we got here. I have all my patterns over top of everything. Okay, this is just extra yarn that got to get put away. I did show some of these. The only thing I didn't show was this. This is another ear warmer I made, and it's a plaid. I absolutely love doing this plaid. So yeah, that'll look like. No, I love it. I know some people don't do the bow thing, but I personally love it. I think it just adds that extra whatever. Now, I have a big head, and it's snug, so if you have a normal size head, this won't be snug, but yeah. So those are the only extra 2 pieces I made that I haven't shown on video yet. I didn't get much done, and I do have this. This is the start. This is actually a sheep head. And I even went smaller. I didn't expect it to be this big. I really don't want a sheep that big. That's kind of why I stopped. That and the fact that my stuff came in to work on the order for my artist friend. So, that's where that's at. I have a lot going on. And I'm very busy, and I'm very grateful for it, to be so busy. I haven't been making videos because I've been so busy. You can see back there, I see my button, but I'm pretty sure you can see my little boxer I made. Dina, you still got to get back to me about that boxer. I don't know if you're away with the holidays or what the deal is, but yeah, I made that boxer. I showed it to you, plus I sent you an email, girl. Just let me know what's up. Not a big deal, but I don't know if you've been, I mean, I know I get busy and I don't get to do things with YouTube. I was on watching videos, but I didn't do anything more than that. You know, I couldn't really, I could have commented, but then I'd stop what I was doing, and I know that's a terrible thing, but it's the truth. So I get it if you're, you know, still the holidays, technically. So, got so much going on, so much. My little stack of yarn in my basket here. Oh, there was something else I wanted to say, but I can't remember. Berry-tastic. I don't even use it, but it just came up because I'm on. It said time to eat. Time to eat? Speaking of which, my stomach hurts. I have that, like, kind of raw feeling again. I know I'm not hungry. I'm drinking Gene Pro in my coffee, which is technically a bariatrics food. Protein is food for us. I need to take my Christmas stuff down. I was just looking. That wreath back there on my door I'm going to leave up. And I'm just going to change my bows out. That's all. Because that wreath is Christmassy, but it's not. Be right back. Gooby's scratching to come in. Hi, Albert. Come on, kiddo. Hey, Pa. Okay, Slowpoke. Oh, there it is. Boy, he looked really good. I'll tell you what. I'm telling you, men. I said to him, could you please look for my rabbit pattern that Oliver knocked down? It would be over on the other side of the hassock. He looks, and he can't find it. Okay, fine, I didn't think much of it. I was just walking over to sit down, and I looked down, and there's my folder and my pattern in the corner of the dog bed sticking out. Like, that much sticking out. What, did he think that was part of the floor, or what? What is it with men? Honest to Pete. Lord help me. Y'all free that you can come and help me in my chaotic life. Holy Moses. I tell you, I don't know what to do some days. I should color my roots, shouldn't I? I let my hair go forever. If I go out, I just use that root cover up. Oh, speaking of which, I wanted to say, and I didn't get to say, this go round with my surgery, my revision, I'm not having the hair loss at all. What happened last time, I had naturally curly hair. And not like kinky curly, but if I would let my hair air dry, I was curled. This is air dried and slept on, and it's pretty well straight. Now, if I leave it in a scrunchie, and then halfway through take it out and let it air dry the rest of the way, I have wave, but I don't have curl. I had curl, where if I would get a perm, I would be like afro. It would kink. First go round, my naturally curly hair went bye-bye. Now my hair sticks straight. This go round, I'm actually getting my wave back, and I'm not losing the hair. I mean, very little. Like, my hair's very long, and not very long, it's very thick. It's long. I mean, it's decent length. It would be considered long hair because it's past my shoulder. But I don't have the hair loss. I have the normal amount of, like a little ball when you're pulling it. You know, I have long, thick hair. Last time I would have a handful every time I washed my hair. I'm not using the dry shampoo this time. I'm just, normally every 3 days I wash my hair. 2 to 3 days. So, that's a good thing. I'm actually really, really shocked. I think it's because I'm not losing, and that just goes to prove it. It's not a shock because I'm not losing so much so fast. And that's why you lose the hair. It's your body's defense mechanism. When you have such rapid weight loss, such an astronomical amount in such a short time, your body's defense mechanism kicks in and it creates hair loss. I don't get the logistics of it or the science behind it, but I do know that that's a fact, and I'm living proof of it. Because I'm not losing it like I did before. Like the first 2 months before, I think I was down like 40 or 50 pounds by the 3rd month. Now I'm only down 23. That's a big difference. So you're talking like 10 pounds a month. That's okay. I mean, that's more than a person without bypass surgery. But still, it's not like astronomical, like 40 and 50 pounds a month. Or, yeah, what would that be? If I lost 25 a month. So I'm like less than half of what I lost before that caused the rapid hair loss. Or the massive hair loss. And even my massive hair loss, you couldn't tell. Because I could, when they thinned my hair, like when I get my hair cut, which is next to never. I don't like getting my hair cut. And my ends ain't bad because I don't use heat on my, I mean, my hair's pretty, this is what it is when it's washed and fresh washed. This is why. It slides right out of a pony. It's that soft and silky. That's one of the reasons why I don't wash my hair often, because of that. Plus, being a redhead, it's hard to keep red in your hair, obviously. But when they thinned my hair, you could have made a wig out of what was laying on the floor, and I still had a head of hair. I have thick hair. When I was born, I looked like a little gorilla because I had that much thick black hair. Seriously, I look like a little gorilla. I mean, thick, massive, coal black hair on my head when I was born. Then I was white blonde by the time I was 3 years old. And then as I got older, it was a dirty brown with strawberry in it. So, yeah, funny how when you don't write down what you want to talk about on your vlogs, how you just go, how does Christina say that? Squirrel. I guess I'm squirreling, Christina. So funny. So I want to give a shout out here to all my subscribers for sticking with me through these last couple months. I think November. Let me look. I'll tell you my first official video and when I started consistently. My first ever video I put on here was mine from then till now. Excuse me. And that was 1 year ago. October 21st, 2014. Oh, excuse me. That was the title of my video. I was going to say, whoa, that was the day of my surgery. The video is from 2009 till present. RMY, October 21st, 2014. That was 1 year ago. And then 5 months ago, I did my Amberlynn Pam Talks video. And then a month after that, 4 months ago, items to make your weight loss / keto life easier. 4 months, 4 months, 4 months, 4 months, 4 months, 4 months. Okay, I was consistent. I was weekly. So then at the 4 months ago, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 videos in that 4 months. So that means I was doing 4 videos a week. And then I was at 3 months, and I've been consistent. 3 months, 2 months, 1 month, 4 weeks, 2 weeks. So technically, I'm videoing and a YouTuber for the last 4 months. Because it was 1 month in between the Amberlynn Pam Talks video and when I was consistent. So I'm going to say 4 months ago is when I became a YouTuber. And in that 4 months, I have acquired 345 subscribers, some of which are new these last 2 weeks. Welcome to everybody. Thanks so much for subbing and sticking around. And of course, my regulars that have been here with me, some from the beginning. And I'm so appreciative of all of you that you find what I have to say and me interesting and valid enough to come back to again and again. I'm extremely grateful for all of you. I do comment on every video I see comments on. I do want to point out that I've seen other YouTubers saying that they have to go somewhere else to see comments that they're not seeing on the regular videos. I did do that. I went into it, and I'll be doggone. There were videos with comments that I had not seen, and I was in there, and I got sidetracked. I had to go do something, and until just now talking, it slipped my mind with everything going on with my being so busy. I do apologize. Excuse me, guys. I will get back to those videos and comment. So if you made a comment I have not commented to, replied to, please know I am extremely sorry. I didn't realize there were hidden comments. I thought I was getting them all because I thought I did this before, but apparently I don't know what's going on. So I got to go back in and take care of that, and I will, I promise. Again, I apologize. You are very important to me, as well as your comment. I did just comment to another girl. I have to laugh. She had mentioned that I was ignoring my dog, basically, and I'm thinking to myself, me ignoring my kids? Never! So I'm sitting here going through the video, and I'm like going to my husband, where is she seeing this? What is she talking about? And I didn't start from the beginning. It's where it was. And what it was Gun coming over to me with his toy in his mouth. Him and his sister Dixie do this all the time. If you watch my videos, you see this. And he'll in my face with the toy, and he'll cry. And what he wants me to do is either kiss his nose or beep his nose. And that's exactly what I did. But to her, it looked like I was pushing him away. Oh my God, I would never do that. So I'm like, oh, no, no, that's not what I was doing, you know, and I explained it to her, and then she came back and she said, oh, haha, you know, it was just a misunderstanding, and it was cute, you know, and I would say the same thing she would. I'm all about my kids, so bless your heart, sweetie. If you're seeing this, I would have said the same thing. You know, when I see people not treating their fur kids right, it makes me crazy. So I would have commented myself. Honestly, I would have. No harm, no foul. It was just something simple. But yeah, I'm thinking to myself, where in God's green earth did I ever ignore my kids? My God, if I did that, I need to see that, because that's something I would never want to do. And she's right. If they want attention, you give them attention. And I know that in lots of my videos, my kids are part of it. And I do give them attention. I would never not. But it was cute and it was comical, and yeah. So that was that. I do remember that comment. But that was the first comment I saw in a while. And then I went into... you go into your creator thing and then community, I think, and that's where it's at. It's in depth into your personal thing. That's where I'm seeing these comments that I got to go back and reply to. So again, if I did not see your comment, my sincere apologies. I promise I'll get there. I'm going to... I started my... It's funny. You know, I got this... Yesterday I could finally write in my new book. Okay, and what I did was, it's so funny, I shouldn't have done this. I went to my January, okay, so here I am. I'm writing down my stuff. And for the second, which was today, when my happy butt slept all day, let me remind everyone, I wrote straight and clean laundry, do video. The only thing I'm accomplishing in that is do video, which I'm doing right now. Then I wrote finalize artist's order, which I did accomplish that. She approved. I didn't even invoice her yet. I have to figure out what I'm charging for everything, which I have an idea, but I haven't even invoiced her yet. And yes, my policy is invoice before I work, but I know this woman. I know her for many years. She is a friend. And there's no reason for me to pre-invoice her. She's not going to not pay me. So, I just want to put that out there. Work on 2 pieces for Sunday and supper, question mark. I did not make supper. I wasn't even alive for supper. I was dead to the world on that couch, sound asleep, snoring. And I did not do 2 pieces for Sunday. And what that means is, in between... my work for my artist friend, I want to throw in 2 pieces, new pieces for my live on Sunday. That is my goal, even when I have orders, that I want to make at least 2 pieces per day for my live sales every week. And they might be every other week. I'm going to start with every week and see where that takes me. This month will probably be every other week because of my father calling and saying we're trying this week. So either... he said the 3rd or 4th weekend of this month. So, this weekend I would do my live, and then I wouldn't be able to do any but one more live, because, unless I do it Saturday, I could do it Saturday. But I think Wanda does her lives on Saturday, and some of Wanda's friends are also my friends, and if they want to come to my live on Facebook, I would never want to do a live on a day that Wanda does. Because, technically, it's so funny. Wynn pointed this out. I didn't know who Wanda was. I guess she knew who I was. Because how I met Wanda was, I noticed that she subbed. And every time someone subs, I at least check out their channel. And it showed me that she subbed. And I hit her thing. And I'm like, the one video I saw was Online Craft Show. And I'm like, what? Because I thought, if you go back on my videos, I was the only game in town. And she does her live sales on YouTube. I did my live sale on Facebook. And it is so funny. Wynn said, do you know that you two did those on the same day? I'm like, seriously? Because as far as I knew, neither one of us knew about each other. But now we do. We're friends. I adore the living heck out of Wanda. Love you, lady. And, I would never want to be on a day that she was. And as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, Wanda, her lives are on a Saturday on her YouTube. And yeah, she's on YouTube, or a Sunday, wait, a Saturday. She's on a Saturday on YouTube. Correct me if I'm wrong, Wanda. And even though I'm on Facebook and my people are different, it doesn't matter. We have some people in common, and, you know, it's just like paparazzi. I ordered from 4 different people on a regular basis. Sometimes in the same week, sometimes on the same day. Because, you know, Sarah might have had something Chelsea didn't. Chelsea might have had something Lynn's didn't, and so on and so forth. And it's the same with Wanda and I. We are 2 different people. We make different items. So I might have something you would love to have, and Wanda might have something you would love to have. I'm not in competition with Wanda. Wanda's not in competition with me. As a matter of fact, I'll announce Wanda's live on my pages to help Wanda get people in her lives. No problem. I would happily help Wanda grow her business, which I'm sure in turn Wanda would do for me. And that's the way it should be. So I don't know unless Wanda's not doing a sale on Saturday, because I know one day this month she's doing it, but I don't know when. Did she say the 14th? Let me even look what day January 14th is. Wouldn't have been the 14th because that's a Monday. So I don't know. All I'm saying is if I do a live on a Saturday, I would talk to Wanda first, because I would never want to. How do I want to say? It wouldn't be competing, but I wouldn't want to have a live on the same day Wanda's having her live. That'd just be nonsense. I wouldn't do that, because she and I are the only ones doing this, and there's no way I would do that. So this had nothing to do with Wanda. It just had to do with my ethics and my respect for my friend. So I don't know that I'll ever do a live on a Saturday is what I'm trying to say. So this month, there may be only 1 live because of that very reason. Or 2 lives, I mean. It'd be this Sunday and whatever Sunday I'm not going to my parents. And why we're going on Sunday is because my Win has to work every Saturday now until they hire someone else over at work. So the overtime's great, but it kind of stinks that my husband has to work so much. It really does. So that said, my goal is at least 2 new pieces every day for each week's live. Now, that's easy for me because when I do like hats, I can zip easily 2 to 4 hats out in a 1 to 2 hour time frame. Now the plaid hats, one of them takes me a good hour until I get quicker at it. I feel a little weird. My sleep's so bizarre lately. I get a little lightheaded. I'm okay. It's just, I don't know. I think it's because my sleep's so funky. I could be getting sick too. I have this weird feeling in the back of my head, like right in here. It was a headache. I took Excedrin migraine. It's gone. When I put pressure there, I feel it here. So I might be getting a cold. So yeah. I think I'm going to take extra vitamin C tonight. So that's what's going on, guys. I just have my plate full, and I'm grateful for that. I love what I'm doing. My business is growing and branching out, and I think that's fantastic.